Why do we have to just talk je lah? It's not fucking live.
Okay, we're not supposed to talk about it.
This will just be done in post, right? So okay, Zarif, get rid of this shit. This part here, get rid.
Dia akan letak benda ni depan sekali.
Yeah, dia confirm.
Yeah.
Fucking day, man. What the hell?
Hey, welcome back to Tough Talk. We're on episode 13. I'm your boy LJ. We got
Boi Tasik,
Kidraw.
MF.
MF.
MFE.
Yeah.
What does MFE
Yeah,
sound?
what does
No,
MF
let's go.
stand for?
Carry on.
For MF
Alright. So we're just a heads up. Remember, we are unbiased, unfiltered, and unfucking apologetic. Boom.
User.
Hey, we have one more. Uneducated.
He's done it, no?
Discredited,
Ignorant.
ignorant.
Okay. So today's topic is going to be super interesting. Today we're going to be talking about potential upcoming artists in Malaysia that looks super good with their numbers. At the same time, probably awesome creative mindsets. And they come from a particular label that we want to talk about.
It's a management.
Yeah, it's a management. Yeah, it's not really a label. It's more of a management run by Old Head Jin, right? Our very own Jin Hackman, right? So it's called Tong Asia, TDA. TDA. So,
What the fuck was that?
I heard TDA. TDA.
Titties, eh?
titties, eh? Like,
What's the
however
meaning
you
of
say
Tong
it
Tong in
sounds
Chinese?
like
I do not know.
Tong Tong.
Share.
Share.
Oh, really?
Tong Tong.
Really? All right. Okay.
Tong
Okay.
Okay.
Now I know.
Now I know where that came from.
You nak keluar makan? Tong Tong.
Oh, that one, okay. Eh, okay, betul.
Eh, betul lah. See dia.
Later there's gonna be a couple of angry
Actually,
Chinese.
what does Tong Tong mean?
Tong Tong.
In any other language except
Any other
that
translation.
language.
In Chinese.
It doesn't mean anything, eh?
Mandarin. Tong Tong.
Tong 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 Tong. Okay, that's
Tong
racist.
Tong lah. Okay.
If you didn't do it, I would have
So,
done it.
it's a figure of expression, lah. It's not share. It's not sharing.
It's like a term lah. Macam Tong Tong lah. Kita masuk pergi somewhere Tong Tong lah.
So for those
I don't
of you
think
who
it's that,
knows
but-
what's Tong Tong mean,
Yeah, leave it in the
you can
comments.
just
Right?
drop it.
We can
in
get
comment.
Jin, please do explain to us what Tong Tong means in the comments.
Yeah, man. Come through.
Right? So we got multiple artists that we did some research on, pretty good numbers. I'm gonna start off with Claudia Tan, right? So I'm gonna start off with Claudia Tan. I super love her vibe, her music, right? And we spoke about her in the earlier episodes, right? So again, she closes about 530,000 monthly listeners.
Damn.
Put that number in your head, right? Her highest number of songs played is basically 3.7 million plays, right? For the song Toast.
That's dope. She in the milli game.
And this is just one song. Like she has multiple other songs with high numbers as well, but this is the highest that we are looking so far. And I think that's some props there. There needs to be some props given to her.
Oh yeah, definitely. Especially as an up and coming artist, fresh out camp,
Yeah.
first couple of tracks.
What are your thoughts?
The music's really good.
Music's really
And it
good.
reflects. It reflects in the numbers. I mean, she stands out in sonics, in terms of sonics and quality production.
Exactly. I
You
was
know,
about to say
you know
that.
what I mean?
The quality
So-
behind the songs.
My thoughts are like it reflects in
Her numbers, right?
her numbers and the way she marketed it.
Right? And I don't know. I just love her style, the way artistically. Have you seen her music videos? Like her music videos are very
I saw one
artistically
she did.
designed.
She did one where inside the bakery.
Building.
I think she was making a cake or something.
That's
I can't
what the
remember
song
what
Toast.
song. That's not. It wasn't.
She was
Toast.
making toast, I think. She was in the
No,
kitchen.
no.
It was like a yellow.
Is that
Ish.
Vicky Bakeries for her toast with you?
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
that's
toast.
it. That's the
toast,
song.
yeah. So like,
I
it was
can't
super
remember.
artistic. It's a breath of fresh air,
Yeah.
right? Like, and I think Jin allows that kind of creativity, right? I'm not being biased with Jin, but in the perspective of art, as an artist, I love to see that, right? Like colors, color correction, and then it's not only within the video; it's also within the song, right? The way she, different flows, different style, different tonality from a usual singer right, that we get in Malaysia, right? So that's my take. That's my artist. Who else we got?
So the next one we have Alif. Right? Alif has 64,000 monthly listeners. 64.
Okay.
64,000.
64,000, yeah, monthly listeners.
Alice
Yeah, I thought Alif from Def Jam.
I thought so too for a minute because he was always kind of with that gang, but he always was also kind of under Jin too the whole time.
Jin, his first EP, right?
Bagel, I remember that.
Yeah.
I still got a CD somewhere.
He was under Jin, yeah.
I think he's pretty good. Like his highest played songs are at 1.7 million.
His latest one was Born July. 1.7, huh?
Lonely.
I fuck with his sound. He's very soulful.
Yeah, he's
I saw him on Flow Era recently, and that boy can fucking rap. Like rap. Like rap. And people always forget that because he does songs that are like
more wavy.
yeah, more vibe kind of song. But when you look at when I saw Flow Era, he had I can't remember what was the line. Damn, I wish I remember the line. Let me look it.
So what is it? I mean, my take on Alif is basically he's very different.
Yeah.
Right? And different in a good way, not a bad way. Different. He has a reason why he's doing music. That people used to put him down because of how he looks. He's not artist material. He's not frontman material.
Yeah.
Right? But he's just out there proving them wrong. Right? He's just out there proving them wrong, and I like that. I like that vibe, you know.
That boldness.
Yeah, that boldness. I said, it's like you come on and be like, "Fuck all of y'all, I'm gonna do my thing," right? So, which is an awesome thing to do.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I can't find the line, but the Flow Era shit is just him showing like he can rap.
Yeah.
Shout out to Ellis.
And he produced most of his own shit too.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
So like,
It's a power pack.
I mean, you didn't you like meet up with him recently or?
I think I saw him last month. Yeah.
Yeah, it's good. I mean, like there is a future.
And I think I saw an advertisement he did with Colgate. I think it was Colgate or something. I saw it in the cinema, and my first thought was like, that's how it should be done. You know what I mean? You know, like how we do marketing and advertisement. Most of the time, it's like, hey guys.
Yeah. It's very up in your
face. This is very well done, like, because it was in the cinema. I was like, and
I mean,
the
Colgate
music
is a-
suits it as well.
Colgate is a household name brand, so I think they gotta maintain that standard and to get Alif staff. Yeah. Right.
And he
who's next?
delivered. And he delivered.
Yeah, he delivered definitely.
So next one we have Luna Dira, 38.7 thousand listeners. So the highest days for a song is Hoodie, 1.3 million. So I think Tong Asia been doing a great job in terms of promoting their artists, because Luna Dira she's the first artist who went into
Colors.
Colors.
Yeah, Colors.
First, before you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
I fuck with Luna Dira though. And I used to love the shit.
I don't know. I don't listen.
I mean, we spoke about her before, so if any one of you haven't watched our previous episode, I think episode 2 or 3, something like
We
that,
did speak about
so
her.
you can check it out.
Right.
So we talked about Luna Dira for quite a long time. I mean,
I think she used to work around with a few of the other artists, not from Tong as well. And then I think later she joined Tong. So I'm not that sure how that went about. But
I thought Luna Dira was from Yuna's camp, because Yuna has a...
yeah, I know.
Who's that girl? Shit. Yuna's friend. Okay, that girl and
Luna Dira.
Luna Dira and this. Yeah, but
But
apparently
all these
no.
artists, they have one thing in common is that their songs are all different,
Yeah,
even
just
from
different.
each other.
Yeah.
Each individual cover their own lane. You know
They're
what I'm
very
saying?
individualistic with their sound and their craft and how they do it.
Yeah.
I just want to add on to that, right? Like that statement. I think they are doing something right somehow, some way, right?
There's a level of creative freedom.
It's
Yeah.
definitely showing.
If it's just management and getting them published and putting them out there and just giving them the room to say, hey, go do your thing, enjoy what you do. You know, if you got emotion in the song and passion in the song, put it in there, and then sooner or later it's gonna boom somehow.
Yeah.
Right. So, if it's possible, I would love Jin on this podcast. Like we sit down and talk to Jin.
Yeah.
Share his trade secrets, right? But
bro.
that's why I say like share his trade secrets, right? But again, like they are doing something right, man.
Yeah.
Like, dude, you're putting out millies in views, and this is just like the top. They have like a roster of 20 artists.
Millies and the
More.
More than 20 artists?
and
Yeah.
indies.
Yeah, millies and indies, right? So this is just part of it. Like this is just the top usual
They're showing it's possible.
people that we listen to. Like, okay, kid, who do we have next?
Next up, we got Selatan 0108's very own God Was Good at around 93.6 thousand monthly listeners, and his highest played song right now is Wonderland at 5 million streams.
Wonderland's a classic.
Selatan
Let's
0108 is Johor, right? Selatan.
01 KL, 08 Johor. Right.
No, 01 Johor.
01 Johor.
Yeah. 10 KL. 14 KL, 10 Selangor.
I know that.
Yeah.
So you gotta start learning your postcodes, man.
It's not postcode, that's just...
That's highways, right?
Try nyanyi lagu negara ku.
What are those? What are those? 01, 08.
IC code.
That's your IC number, eh? Yeah. What is it called, those numbers? Because postcode is like 48K.
So you're just a number.
Exactly. The government. The system.
Conspiracy theory.
Fuck the system.
It's just a number in the analytics.
Okay, so God was good. So I heard a lot of good things about this guy.
I heard it way back, man. Like, I
Yeah.
heard it, man.
Yeah.
I still remember him in Kid Sante days.
Yeah, shit.
That was
That was
ages ago.
ages
That was
ago, man.
Ages.
One of the
Then he-
artists can sell out, not stadium, can say stadium.
I would say, I don't know.
If they
Yeah,
got
yeah,
this
yeah,
roster
yeah.
up, they can sell out the stadium.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But in a perspective of his own personal thing, he's big, right?
Yeah.
Underground wise is huge.
Yeah, like
See the
dude, like,
waves he brings.
Yeah, bro. You just see from his stories and his posts, like, yo, the moment this song comes up and he's on that mood, on that vibe, bro, everyone in the crowd knows the lyrics to that song.
Yeah.
his stage presence is just.
He knows
Yeah.
what the kids want. So,
Yeah.
not you.
The crowd ones. Like.
Yeah.
I saw him when he was beginning, right? When he was beginning, I saw him and I was like, shit, this guy is something.
And most of the time he doesn't write. Did you know
Freestyle?
that?
He
Did you know?
freestyle?
Yeah, most of the time he doesn't write.
Shit.
I've had a session with him. He just didn't write. He just went in. It's like, blah, blah, blah,
Hey,
blah,
you know
blah.
everyone, huh?
I'm a hoe.
Could I just take
I'm
that?
a
You know
hoe.
everyone, huh?
No, it's just like I had a session with him a few years back, and he just pulled up and yeah, it's like it's weird. It was weird seeing someone recording like that because I'm a writer, kind of artist. So like when I saw him doing that, it was like straight up auto tune into his ear. I was like, oh shit,
Like
this
he
is a
built
different
like
way you can do
he
it.
built like a whole mixer into his.
Yeah.
his
It was
brain.
different. It was different, and
Yeah,
he on that Lil Wayne
it's just
shit.
one of those things. Yeah, basically, yeah. Most of the time he doesn't write. Even for the 16 bars, he didn't write. He freestyled that, like really off the top.
Like he came in the morning. And,
You know that one? Yeah, off the top.
but
Crazy.
that's what I would look at it. That's what an artist like would.
It's purely expressive.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
purely
there's
expressive.
purely
Yeah.
art. And I'm like,
Experience, definitely, there's countless of experience there.
and
Right?
what's
Hard
good
work.
really knows how to complement it.
Yeah, and
His producer.
at the same time, also, I think that he knows that he's capable of doing that. That's why he's so confident in it.
Oh,
Right?
yeah.
Because you got to know that, hey, I can do this shit,
Yeah,
right?
crazy.
and I'm glad at where he is. Right, so stick to what you're doing, guard. I think
Shout out, good.
you got a future.
Come on, podcast, man.
Straight up inviting everybody.
Yeah, man. I'm gonna hit you up in the DMs, right? Hold up.
Right, and
Next
boy,
one.
finally the last artist that we picked out.
ZRV.
ZRV is originally from Miri, located in Sarawak,
Yeah,
the island
right.
of Borneo. She moved in Kuala Lumpur at the age of 12 and taught herself to play guitar
Reading
at
so cool
17.
Wikipedia page.
I don't know
Nice.
who that is.
So
Yeah,
Zia,
the
we
viral song.
Like, but she's like in the industry for ages,
Yeah,
really,
she's
now,
been a
right?
while.
She's like an OG.
I think
Bro,
a lot of people,
Since 17.
like, I think a lot of people try to
There you go.
compare with her and
She indie.
Yuna at that time.
yeah, at that time a lot of people try to put.
And she indie.
Yeah. She was indie. Yeah, she was indie. I think. At the
And she
beginning.
stayed indie.
No, she joined Tong.
Oh, okay.
So she basically, I think that time was plot up against Yuna, and when Yuna was coming up, and I think that was super challenging for her because Yuna shadowed a lot of artists in Malaysia. Like she was that good, right?
Yeah, that face was crazy,
Yeah,
bro.
that phase was crazy, and she was being put up together with Yuna. So you should understand the capabilities that she had to be compared alongside Yuna. And this is Yuna peaking, right? It's not like Yuna on a decline.
Yeah,
Like Yuna peaked right before Yuna Usher came out. I think that song,
Damn.
right? So if I'm not mistaken, that was the timeline, but that was the comparison that was being put up. And I think based on most of the Tong Asia artists, she puts out the most. She has 155.3k listeners, monthly listeners, but her highest played songs, and she has 3 songs in the 8 millions. Her highest was 8.8. She has another one at 8.7 and another one at 8.3.
That's a proven fact. She's not a one-hit wonder.
Yeah, she's
Yeah,
not a
exactly.
one-hit wonder, right? And the rest is all in 2 million above, right? And
God damn.
so I get why she has the numbers, because imagine being plotted with Yuna, man.
Yeah.
With Yuna, dude.
I mean, you just gotta show up. Yeah, you gotta show up.
You going toe to toe with a beast, like it's David and Goliath shit.
I don't think that's what she had in her mind.
Who,
To be
Zia?
fair, yeah, I don't think.
No, definitely not.
I mean,
Because
like
she's
everyone else did. That's what everyone does.
And that's the thing, when everybody does that, it sort of puts a certain amount of pressure on the artist, right?
Yeah.
To perform, to make sure that shit comes out quality. You know?
That's the situation whether you're coal or diamond. And she came out diamond.
Yeah.
Yeah. She came out stronger. She didn't break under it.
She didn't. And I,
A lot of other artists would just be like,
I-
fuck, I can't go up to this thing. They're comparing me to. It's okay. I'm doing my own wave.
Kita buat cara kita.
Exactly. Loser ass mindset.
So I'm checking
She
out.
didn't break through.
I'm
Okay,
checking
we were
out
supposed to go hard. We're supposed to go hard at
the next label, which I thought Lunadira was from, which is YRR Music. Yuna punya label lah. So dalam Yuna punya label, there's Yuna, there's IZ, used to be Izat, and then there's FLQ, and one producer, Quiz. So only 4 of them.
Yeah, I mean, Yuna is bringing in the numbers, man.
Yeah.
Like, they don't need multiple
Yeah.
artists, right?
So IZ used to be Izat, and then he rebrand to IZ because he wanna go more towards English punya listeners,
I remember
music.
this guy. I think he was doing in front of his computer, right? Like, he was singing in front of his computer. Or something.
Yeah.
Right,
Yeah,
and then
I
he went
think
famous.
Apple Music.
Yeah, Apple Music put him.
I gotta call that out. Apple.
China
Chewing gum.
Apple Music.
So
IZ.
Apple Podcast. Who's that guy? The bald guy?
What's his name? I know what you're talking about. 'Cause I remember he went viral and then he performed live via Zoom on that show, right?
Yeah.
When was this?
This was like
Last 2 years.
during
PKP,
COVID, man.
yeah.
During PKP, man.
So IZ, the highest
Okay,
play
fuck off.
was the last thing, 1.1 million, and then monthly listener 9,000.
So maybe he hasn't released anything more recent. That's why his monthly listeners is a bit low.
I saw him last 2 years at the gym, and I asked him, "Is there any upcoming new song?" And then he was like, "Oh, secret."
No, maybe he's planning something on the back, right? Like, I mean, artists go on a hiatus to plan J. Cole does
to
it.
make new campaigns and shit.
Yeah,
Yep.
J. Cole does it.
Depends.
Took 4 years for J. Cole to
There might
release
be a
Forest
contract
Drive.
involved, know what I mean?
Right? And for your eyes only.
That's just jail.
It's so hard for me not to say.
And last but not least, let's check out Yuna.
Yuna is massive, man.
Bro, Yuna is like, bro, she's like one of the, she's like
She's
our
the
best
standard.
gladiator right now.
She's the standard, man.
Yuna
just-
has 1.5 million monthly listeners.
There you go.
Ooh.
Damn.
Monthly.
That's double
Monthly.
Claudia, right?
Wow.
That's triple.
1.5
Double.
million.
530.
And then the highest, of course, Crush.
1.5.
Oh, 1.5. Sorry. My bad.
And math ain't
Calm
math.
down. My math ain't mathing, man. It's a Sunday.
But damn.
And
1.5
who's this
million.
FLQ? Let me.
It's crazy.
1.5
So-
million. Woo.
I think we gotta
But
give
you know
props.
you can
We
praise,
gotta
yeah.
give props to this artist in the hip hop and R&B scene, right? Their creativity is different. They have their own fan base.
We gotta mention they're indie. We have to mention that they're indie.
Yeah, most of them are
Point.
indie.
Yeah.
Most of them are indie, which is amazing, right? Their creativity is not held back, and that's what we want to see from artists, right?
And they get loyal fans too.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
it's not like bots. You know what I mean? Right?
No
Like,
bots.
they don't buy bots. Bots.
Bots.
Bots.
Bots.
It's like wordplay.
It's starting to sound like that song with what was it?
Bots.
Bro.
Oh, I thought it was
Making
bots.
chicken sound.
No, the 21 Savage song about getting hit or some shit.
Getting hit.
So.
That song?
What?
Yeah, no, the
Click,
21
click,
Savage
stop.
song.
Do some for me. Is that it?
No, not that zesty one. No.
I question Drake on that. Like, where did he go that way? He's
Yeah.
21.
I think he was
I'm
just
gonna
having
do
fun
some,
with it.
bro.
Yeah,
you know.
bro, it's fucking Drake. He ain't gotta prove that to
Just
nobody.
He just painted his nails.
Exactly.
He just got his hair done. Let me call up 21.
21. I'm gonna do
Do
something.
something.
Hey, yo, 21, I'm feeling the same way. Pull up to the stool. I got an intro ready.
Nah, 21 didn't know that was the intro.
21 just comes in. Like,
Homie just pulled out with the bathrobe. Like, hey, yo, 21, can you do something for me? Hey, yo, that sounds good. Let's do that.
So yeah, I mean, again, let's give props before
What the fuck was that?
we wrap up this session. Give props to these artists. I mean, Jin is doing a hell of a job,
An amazing job.
right? I would love to get his take on things, on how he looks to the future of what Malaysian music has in the industry, right? Doing really good shit, helping out artists, popping millies on plays and shit, right? Would love to see more, man. Like,
I would
honestly
love to see this
more.
roster glow up.
Like,
I
they
want
have
to see how Airlifts develop.
Yeah, I want to see how.
Oh, I want to see his rap side more.
I want to see how
Honestly
Luna
speaking,
Dira.
I miss his rap
I
side.
want to see his rap side.
Hopefully, Luna Dira gonna start doing songs with international artists.
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah,
that'll
man.
be dope.
Yeah.
like, she got some good reviews on the color performance video. Right, I saw it on Twitter. It was like massive amount of international, like, hey, you know where this person's from and all that shit. There was one guy that commented, I think, which he didn't know that Malaysians speak English.
Huh.
Like legit.
Oh.
Like, it's like, wow, Malaysians have good English. In the
On what?
But then again,
It's on
even
Twitter
Americans don't have good
trend.
English.
It's on a Twitter trade. I think it's Luna Dira's performance. But
Man,
that's what we want. We want.
Hold the fuck up. Somebody like surprised we speak English.
Dude, Americans stay in America.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's in America.
I think it's
okay.
American.
Nah,
I think it's an American, man.
I don't know.
But I don't know. I'm not gonna shit on Americans right now. But
I mean,
not all of them are bad, man. Not all of them are bad.
I
was just- the
I was just
Bidens.
messing.
The Bidens or some shit. But anyways,
Just getting political.
anyways,
All of these guys are underground, right?
It was.
Yeah,
Yeah,
was.
I would
Can say
consider. I don't know what is or at this point.
Yeah.
no, I mean, I want to break that barrier. I mean,
But I would consider them.
But
all
I would say they're indie.
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, I love the underground scene.
Tong is
whatever.
not really. I heard it's not really a label. It's a management.
It's a management
Yeah,
publishing
kind of thing.
kind of thing, but it's also in a way a label per se. But I look at it, I want to break that underground mindset, right? Like underground and mainstream and all that stuff. I mean,
I
they
don't
get
see
it.
that. I
like,
don't
I mean-
see that.
I think maybe with hip hop and R&B, it's not so evident.
No.
But I just spoke with my homie like last night, and he's like a
What's his
huge underground guy. No, he's not that much in the music scene. It's more like
I just
behind
want
the
to know
scenes.
his name.
Shout out Ares.
It's like
But
name
yeah,
dropping
no, like he
all
was
over
just
the
saying like back then, I think like 2010, 2007 around there, like when Hujan was at their peak,
Yeah.
they became mainstream. They performed in
shit, we
Johor,
should've talked about Hujan. Yeah, go on. Mainstream for you.
and then bro, they got booed, bro, by the underground scene just because they went mainstream.
place. I think that's what
But they
happens to
stayed.
most.
They stayed independent and Hujan. No.
Did they?
I don't know.
I'm not really in the rock scene.
Same.
Yeah.
But
We'll figure it out next week.
we'll find out about rock bands next week.
Now, I think everyone should know the difference between underground and mainstream.
What is
No,
it?
I wanna
What's the
break that.
difference?
That's the thing.
I want to ask your opinion. What's the difference between underground and mainstream?
Mainstream, I think, with a major label. Underground is
Independent.
independent.
Indie.
Yeah. That's about it.
I don't know. I don't look at it that way. I mean, I look at it as they put themselves underground, mainstream in the sense where the general public is hearing them out, and underground is the really fan heads are hearing them out. That's how I look at it. But I look at it as music is music, right?
Yeah.
No, I think they need to know the difference because with current artists and modern puppeteers who
Modern
cheats their way on the way to the top right now, currently,
Yeah.
right? The real value, I think, it's below the surface. The real value is underground
Oh yeah.
because you
What's
learn
the real value?
because you learn a lot underground. You learn a lot when you fall down to the ground, right? Not when you're up there.
Yeah.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like, no, I want to break that. Like me personally, I think everybody should get the opportunity to learn, whether be you are from the hood, or the slums, or whatever, or whether you from Mount Kiara, ke mana TDDI, ke apa. Like, it doesn't matter. Like, if you're really dope, you're dope.
Yeah.
Right?
Fucking
Alright. So
hell.
just to wrap it up, do you have anything else to say about underground and mainstream? Anybody else?
No. I just, yeah, it is what it
I
is.
want to break.
You want to break that how?
I think
I mean, every artist should deserve a chance.
message
to
lah,
be,
message.
mainstream or underground.
Message
I don't think we
to,
should label them mainstream or underground.
Now, I
think
feel like
artists
you
is up.
earn
No,
your-
I still think you need to know the difference between
Underground and mainstream.
underground, independent, and mainstream. You still need to
What's the
learn
difference?
about both of them.
What's the difference between underground and independent?
I think both are the same.
I-
Underground
I-
and independent.
Okay, I think I
No.
kind of get what you're trying to say. It's like, you know, like how you have different type of house genres, like, you know, the DJ house music. Yeah, certain house is more mainstream house.
Okay,
certain
so
type
thi-
of house is
certain
underground house,
certain
experimental,
Okay, certain
very
house is
grungy
a bungalow.
sound. Very the venues are very like
This is a hip hop artist right here.
that one is in terms of sound, the sonic of the
Yeah,
music, right?
sonically.
But this one, in terms of artists, okay, let's make comparison. Russ and Drake. Drake cannot be as big as
yeah,
Russ
Russ-
cannot be as big as Drake.
I don't know though. Russ has
But
potential.
Russ
man.
is indie, but is he underground?
He's not underground.
Okay, let's
too.
take underground and independent together.
Like underground. You're
But
talking
that
about
would
like
mean
conceded.
Russ is underground.
Sure.
I don't think Russ is underground.
No,
Russ
not
is-
anymore.
He's
commercial.
He's commercial. He's very commercialized.
Very
already.
commercialized.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I think that's what
3
I'm saying.
against 1. What you gonna do?
No, I mean it's,
Nah,
it's a
better
good
comparison, I think,
it's
would
a
be
good argument,
Token.
yeah.
Token versus Drake. Because Token is more underground. He's more lyrical rap. He likes going fast. He's very
Okay, your-
niche market.
Your macam mana? Okay, Tolkien is underground and independent.
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay, Russ underground or independent.
He's.
right?
I would say he's
Underground,
indie
right?
commercialized.
He used to be under big label, and then he fucked the label, and then
He's
The
independent.
label
he went
fucked
independent.
Yeah.
I think the label fucked him.
Isn't it the same? It's just because
But
Russ
he is
Russ
commercialized
is
already.
commercialized because of he knows what labels are doing, and he's just implementing the same thing.
And he used the label
Yeah.
again.
Yeah, to
Yeah.
regurgitate the whole situation.
Right.
So basically, you need to know both so that you know what this camp doing and this camp doing, and you can just apply both.
That's so an
That's
artist.
true.
Yeah,
As an artist, you gotta be
from that
balanced,
perspective,
too.
Yeah, I would agree.
But I get his standpoint where it was like when you see an artist you like, it's just treat him as an artist.
Yeah, I think.
No, yeah.
I mean, whether the person is indie or with a label, that's like another step forward, and that's business side already. But I'm looking at it from, if you're talking about underground, mainstream, like you're talking about, for example, Afro. I don't know whether you guys heard Afro. There's lyrical,
Afrojack?
No, not Afrojack. AFRO. Like, he's a lyrically
Very
driven,
good.
boom bap, old school rapper. Right? You can search for him on
Spotify.
I'm not sure whether he has.
Afro general.
Because if you Google Afro, you're just gonna get lots of
Tak
hits.
adalah, ada Afrojack.
Let me just show you guys.
Burna Boy, Rema.
He's so old school. He's
Afro
not on
top.
Spotify.
He's not old school. He's pretty young. He went on like this guy. So he went on a couple of shows. He was on a show with Queen Latifah.
Ooh.
Right?
You've got the
Really?
best
Yeah,
deals
no,
on delicious food. Order now.
Order now.
Boss, if this song famous, is it underground?
No, so that's what I'm saying.
This-
right?
It would
If
still be
this-
underground. I
Right.
still feel it would still be underground.
This is what I want.
It's like saying, but it's like saying Mobb Deep. If they ever got like a viral song, they're not underground. Hell no, Mobb Deep, bro. It's fucking Mobb Deep.
He
But they're
came-
still underground.
He came from underground and then he became famous, right?
No,
so
that-
underground is not genre. What you're talking about is this type of song is underground. No, the genre
so the
is
first-
just like you said, old school maybe.
No, okay, so I will put it this way. Yeah. I'll just throw this out there, right? So if you're saying that this is underground, and we look at DJ music, you brought up DJ music earlier. You have your house music, you have your hip hop, you have your trance, you have your multiple different genres of DJ, right? Same as hip hop. You got your boom bap, you got your 808s, you got your singing, you got your
Trap.
you got multiple different genres of rap.
True.
Right? Why should it be boom bap and old school and 808s are underground? And trap and singing raps and all that needs to be commercialized or mainstream. Why is that barrier there? I don't get it. It's like, for me, it's like if you are a boom bap rapper, you're an artist, right? Like you're an artist.
Okay.
It's just that your skills or your main selling point is boom bap, right? It might not be heard by everybody, but you still have a crowd that loves boom bap. I love boom bap, right? I love old school shit.
Okay.
So I mean, that's what I want to break, right?
No, I think we shouldn't put underground. We should put independent and mainstream only. Just put
Independent
underground
or
at the side.
independent or label.
Yeah, that's how I
Yeah,
put it
yeah.
out.
I made
Yeah,
it
yeah.
easy.
Because kita dah
Because
campur
once you
semua.
say it's
Yeah.
underground
Because-
or mainstream, there's so much.
It's getting complex.
Yeah,
Yeah,
It's
Anyway,
getting very complex.
It's not that complex, well, because underground, the difference between underground and mainstream is just signed or not signed.
Yeah.
Which is Indian label, which is the same thing.
So for all
Now
of you
we won't
who's watching right now,
Share
we're not here to agree with each other. We're just
Exactly.
having discussion, right? If you have something to say and if you have the right point, just
If you
drop
think
your comment.
your
So
point
it's
of view is
basically
right,
2 against 2.
argue.
So we have 2 against 2. So you need to agree for us to make a final decision,
Yeah.
right?
Or just don't agree with us both.
Yeah, just don't agree.
Write your own
Whatever.
thoughts.
Write your opinion. We love to talk about opinions.
Karangan.
I honestly don't care.
Karangan, please.
Say what you want to say.
That's what I said. Write your own opinion. What's the difference?
I don't care about y'all's either.
Right. So to wrap it up, I think that's all the time we have.
Yep.
Right. To wrap up, just props to Jin. Props to the artist that we mentioned on the episode. Make sure that you keep on doing what you're doing, because it doesn't seem like nothing's going right, nothing's going wrong. Sorry. Anything else you guys want to add on before we wrap up?
Okay, so since we're going towards double digit, we're already on double digit episode what?
13.
13. I want to say thank you to you guys. You know, I didn't believe in podcast before this, but you especially.
Y'all should kiss.
Yeah, ultimately.
Yeah, y'all should seal it with a kiss.
Yeah. And thank you to Naim.
Thank you, Naeem, the real hustler.
So he's the guy behind the camera. He handles the cameras,
Yeah.
right?
He's
So-
he's the one who handle the uncommon breed.
Yeah.
Right? And
Socials as well.
behind the computer, Zarif, you ain't shit. Okay, guys, thank you so much. We are unfiltered, unbiased,
Fucking apologetic.
You're about to say that.
You about to say something else.
Okay.
Alright, good job, y'all.
Right?
Tin,
So,
tin, tin,
Make sure
tin,
you
tin.
tune in. Make sure you tune in next week for episode number 14. Right? Catch us. Subscribe to our YouTube, TikTok, and basically Twitter and Instagram. Right? Thank you so much. Peace out.
Fucking day, man.
What the hell?